I know y'all motherfuckers heard this shit before. Talk is cheap. Who the fuck you think you is? Who gon' stop me? 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 Who? You? Not hardly. Seriously, I lyrically render thee my enemy. Your intentions be clearly, sincerely to be the end of me. But I am what you pretend to be. You lack this intensity. I presently possess the tendency and weaponry to breathlessly in your tendency. The bullshit that you mumble don't make sense to me. You really wanna get at it? Say my name, I'll make it happen. Fuck the chitter chatter, let's get this shit cracking. Who gon' stop me? 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 You? Not hardly. My superior interior rearranges your scenario. You're so mono-minded, but I spit this shit in stereo. You should've let it go long ago. Streamline flow like Taekwondo. Play my game, give a go in this studio. Yeah, keep the head spinning like vertigo. Feel what I mean? Michelangelo. No one can never quite do it the same. Pray and take aim. Claim all the fame, I'm after one thing. Check my family name, bitch. Stop me? Who gon' 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 stop me? You? Not hardly.
Are you ready? Your number one DJ worldwide.
Casserole. Nigga, I don't know where the fuck we gon' go, but we heading up. Niggas, they watching us, they be hating. The people, they watching us, they debating on who got that juice and that sauce like that casserole. Nigga, anything you want is that casserole. Mixing lean up with that Sprite is that casserole. Mixing weed up with that hash, that's that casserole. Throw that back to my niggas with lateral. Then they come back to a nigga with casserole. Do it all over with ease, we some naturals. Hold up, I'll give you a clue. We some independent, steady grinding, winning, facing all the vision. Always beat the mission, never in the mission. Hit them with precision, switching our position, mixing that shit up, that casserole. Put it, oven, we gon' what's it, shit, babe, we gon' bread, what's it, say you, hey, and your boys, say you, poppin', so you know you get high, then you mix it all together, tell them niggas what you got is that casserole.
What up, what up, what up, what's up, everybody? Your boy Oz is in the building. Thanks for checking out the Atheist Network group. You have stumbled upon the Atheist YouTube channel that loves theists most of the time. But we got a special show tonight. We're not, who knows? I'm here, so God may come up, but this isn't about God tonight or atheism. I have the homies Kace Cayne Ernie Wayne with me. You guys have already heard a lot about them, heard a ton of their music, probably more than you cared to up to this point on the DJ streams and all that. But we'll bring them on here in a second. But we'll get through these announcements really quick. Before I do that, what's up, everybody in the chat? Have a drink.
Blame it on the goose. Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
The return of hashtag not ladylike. The beautiful Jenna is back January 22nd. So like in 4 days. So be there, motherfuckers. Be there. And then next on the list, on the 30th of January, Dr. Josh and King Xerxes will be hanging out here with your boy, and we're going to cover a couple debates regarding biblical slavery and all the bullshit Christians do and say to try to defend it or justify it. So be there for that. And that's at what, 8 p.m.? 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we have the return of UDC, the Ultimate Debate Championship. February 6th is the target or the goal date on that. I'm still working that out. But just a quick reminder, if you're not familiar with UDC, Ultimate Debate Championship, we try to have weekly debates scheduled, but then once a year we have one big debate tournament, and there is an actual like championship belt, a traveling belt that the winner receives. And last time there was like a $500 cash prize for the winner as well. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. And did we have any others? Oh, yeah. How do I always forget the most significant one as far as the year is concerned? So the Atheist Network group presents August 5th and 6th right here in Fort Wayne, Columbia City, but Fort Wayne, Indiana Better 2023. Dave motherfucking Warnock is the keynote speaker, and then as you guys know, you get to hear from my man Brady, or the artist formerly known as Fanatic, former Christian hip hop artist, now atheist activist, and that dude can spit. Talking about hip hop artists, that dude's nasty. But will be one of the feature speakers at Better 2023, and we're finalizing all the details on speakers and all that. So we will have the Eventbrite site up as soon as possible. And we have, oh yeah, I always forget to talk about my shit. So the first song you heard before the casserole, I made a casserole out of the casserole. Boom, that was terrible. That was a bad dad joke. But most of you know, you can go to iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. If you still use iHeartRadio and that shit, you can go there and buy and or stream Devil's Night, the album that came out on Devil's Night last October. On SoundCloud, I did a 10 track cover compilation, a little bit of everything on there, and then on the 16th, the single from the upcoming album Osmosis hit all your favorite streaming platforms. So go, and Nightbot will be doing his thing because that's our go-to. That's our homie that is here, even when I'm not here. Jenna's not here. Nightbot is always here. He's better than God. Anywho, as Jenna would say, but no, I'm excited. Been looking forward to this, and we have a lot of really cool shit to talk about. But yeah, let's bring Kace Cayne and Ernie Wayne on screen. What up? What up? What up? What's up? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. How about you?
I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I've been looking forward to this. So, obviously the names are on screen, so you guys know who's who here, but first of all, Ernie, Kace, thank you. Welcome to the Atheist Network Group. And again, this is going to have little to nothing to do with atheism, but I will say for our viewers, our listeners, one of the things we talk about is humanizing the atheists, because from especially Christians here in America, we're all just God-hating, sin-loving devils, and we don't do any good, and we don't have hobbies or anything outside of just hating God. So so we actually love to have these other conversations that have nothing to do with God and evolution and Big Bang and all that shit. So this is exciting. But yeah, before we dig into content and music and what you guys have been doing, what we're doing, and I'll just go left to right on my screen. Ernie, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about you. Where you from? How'd you get started blessing the mic? And maybe 2 or 3 of your greatest achievements or biggest wins so far.
Okay. Long story short, I'm a Jamaican American. My dad's in Jamaica. My mom's from here in America. I've been raised with the mixed culture. Right now, I reside in Anderson, right outside of Indianapolis, in Indiana. But I be all up in Indianapolis all the time, and I be out in Fort Wayne doing shows. Indiana is just my home place. That was what you should refer to it as. I've been doing this music shit for a long time. I actually started out as an athlete, but motherfuckers was hating on me for smoking some weed, so they ruined my athletic career. I've always been into music. I actually used to play drums, and then it turned into like hip hop and stuff. Just growing up listening to music, but like I took it like Case knows we went to high school together. I was playing sports stuff, and I didn't really take rap seriously while he was out here killing this shit. But like, he knew I could rap, so he was like, "You need to take this shit seriously." And then after the sports shit went to fucking shit, I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I should take this shit fucking seriously." And so then I started taking it serious. My biggest accomplishment so far is one, me and him both share it. He'll probably speak on it too. We had a show. We opened up, not even opened up. We co-headlined with Juice WRLD. We co-headlined with Juice WRLD. We're like the only artists we know at our level that has in that time period at the Complex in Salt Lake City, Utah. My second biggest accomplishment, I performed at the Las Vegas Cannabis Cup. That was crazy.
Yes, sir.
That was crazy. And then I guess my third biggest accomplishment, I got filmed for Almost Famous season 2 on Roku TV. I went and performed on that. Was filmed for that. It's on the Showcase TV channel on Roku TV. So that's where you can find me at. And we just out here grinding.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up with Juice WRLD, because we've never even had the time yet to even have that conversation. So what led up to that? What were the connections, or what opened up that door for you guys?
I'm gonna be honest. So that's crazy. So I had the song. I was working on my album at the time. It's called "Call It What You Want." It's out on all platforms. It was going nuts. But at that time I was working on the song that Kace is actually on. He's featured on it. It's called "Paper." It's called "Paper." And at that time, TikTok wasn't even a thing. TikTok didn't even exist. That's so crazy. Yeah, we're old. TikTok didn't even exist yet. And it was when Instagram was the most popping site. So I was just posting videos of me rapping, and I posted a video of me rapping on Instagram, rapping my verse to paper in my garage. I was holding my Draco in one hand. It was a dope video. It was smooth. I had a nice ass car at the time. It looked crazy because it was like one of them self-driving Civics that before everyone else was getting them, so it was looking nuts. I had my Draco in my hand, and I was just rapping this hard ass verse, talking shit, and the video was making waves on Instagram. And these people hit me up and they're like, "Yo, your shit's dope. You should come open up for Juice WRLD." But then when we did it, I paid the money. We went down there. On the way, turns out it was a fucking scam. It was a fucking scam. They scammed us, bro. It was crazy. But since we were already on our way down there, we called the place. And we're like, "Yo," because we kept trying to call the guy who said he was going to get us a connection. But it was crazy as he fucked up because the scam was too good. It was so good, he got us all the numbers and everything we needed. But he just wasn't connected to it. So we ended up calling the people at Salt Lake City, Utah, at the complex. And we were like, "Yo, we paid for this. We're supposed to be coming to perform at Juice WRLD. And they were like, "Who are you?" And we're like, "Yo, we're Syzzley ENT. I'm Ernie Wayne. This is Kace Cayne." We sent them links to the video that I rapped and the people's DMs and message. And they were like, "We'll check it." They're like, "Well, why be in the mirror and who else? It was YB and Namir and somebody else was supposed to be at that show, and they canceled. They dropped out. So all they had left was Juice, and they were like, Juice wants to still perform, so he's gonna need some other people here. They're like, how far are you guys out? And at that time, we were like, what, like 18 hours still driving away? Yeah, so we were planning on stopping and like getting a room for the night, but then after that, we were like, nah, we got to get there right now. We got to get there right now. So we just drove straight right there. We pulled up. They were like, well, since you guys showed up, y'all the co-headliners. We were fucking rock stars for the night. Listen, bro, I don't even want to get into it. That's maybe a talk for another time. But that show became ours. That's all I gotta say. That shit was nuts.
That's badass. That's badass. That's where Jen and I have had this conversation. I don't use the word luck. I hate the word luck because like that was I believe in preparation meeting opportunity. And even though the motherfucker tried to scam, you still found a way to again hustle, grind your way, and still found yourself right there. So you didn't really get scammed.
Yeah.
You still got there. There wasn't a loss, and that's a fucking slam dunk to me. So
yeah, it was crazy.
No, I appreciate that. And quick pause in the chat. If P-Town and his other folks want to come and troll, just kick their ass out for the night, please and thank you. Deuces, bitch. What the fuck? Read the room, motherfucker. Oh, that's never mind. All right, Kace, tell us about you, mate. I lost your audio, brother.
I'm still.
There you are.
Ooh. Are we back with it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Almost.
Go ahead.
Kind of. All right, cool. Shit. Where do I start? I'm Kace Cayne. I'm from Indianapolis. I currently reside in Anderson, Indiana. Fudge, man. 3 dope things that I'm proud of. That I'm completely self-engineered in this motherfucking music shit, man. So when I'm on the microphone, man, you hear 100% me. You dig? That's something to be proud of. Shit. The second thing would probably be the Juice WRLD show for sure, though, just because that was a wild-ass situation, man. Like, we travel across country, even being scammed, and cannot be defeated. And thirdly, it'll probably be this crazy-ass show run that I've been on for, like, the last couple of years, man. Like, being able to throw my own events has just been nice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like not having to jump on other people's shows and whatnot and having to play by their rules. Like it's my world. But yeah, that's my 3.
Hell yeah. And we'll get into that. Towards the end of the stream. But I can say for a fact, Kace be booking shows. Kace be booking shows. And I was like, I told him, I was like, my ADHD, I can't even say it. My ADHD ass, I'm creating a calendar because this motherfucker just sending shit in our group chat. And I'm like, how you want me to you want me to write this on my hand? Come on. So I created a Google calendar for the 3 of us so we keep this shit straight, or else y'all be in Indy and my ass is gonna be down in Louisville. I was like, Kace, I thought you said Louisville this weekend.
Man.
But and I saw a couple people asking in the chat, are these the guys that Oz DJs with? Yeah, and they're the ones you hear their music all the time. So Jiggy, obviously Kace's song, you guys hear Mucha Lucha all the time. That's and everybody knows Casserole is my fucking favorite. So you hear that.
Hey, that Casserole. Did you tell him the story behind that shit?
No, I was going to get to that because I play it because I play that one all the time, even in the car. Like that's my favorite. Bro,
that means a lot to me. That's nuts. That means a lot to me, bro.
No, it is because Jenna's like, I always know when you say you're gonna just do a So Syzzley mix. I already know the first song before you even start. So yeah, I think I've mixed that song. That one that you just heard today to the Tipsy beat. I just did that one today, but I've done it to a funk song. I've mixed it to a rock song, and then I think more of like a drum and bass type beat. So yeah, I fuck with that one all the time.
Wait,
damn.
what's wrong on the tip? What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that's what you just
Sing
heard on that.
that.
Yep, I will, because I was mixing and trying to find it, and as soon as I hit that, the and then that first
Yeah.
intro and to on the hook for Casserole, I was like, oh, this is a no brainer. I'm not even looking at the other fucking tracks. Yeah, so we'll get to Casserole, because I love that story as well. But Ernie, you mentioned it during your intro, coming from Jamaica. And when I learned this about Ernie, not only is he from Jamaica, he's from my favorite fucking place on this planet. And Montego Bay is like, if I die there, I die a very happy man. Like I love that place. So eventually, Ernie said once he lands his multi-million-dollar deal, he's just gonna move me down there. That's what he said.
Yeah. Yep. I did say that.
All right, so let's talk. Obviously, we're here to talk about music. So let's talk music. So before we get into your guys' stuff and what we have coming up, Kace, I'll start with you on this one. Who would you say, if you had to pick one, who or what group or whatever, who is your greatest musical influence?
Greatest music influence. That's hard.
That's tough.
I'd probably say Tech-9.
Okay. Ernie, number one influence. It's that stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, and not even trying to sound corny, but I'm about to say Kace is, because he's the one that's really pushed me to like do my music in all my ways. Because he remembers that first style that I used to have when I first rapped, that most people don't know, that it was just, I was on some ABC 1 2 3, let's stick to the code rap, and he was like, bro, just do anything. And that's why my shit's so unique, bro, because he's the one that told me to really just do fucking anything on the track and not worry about that shit. So I'm gonna give that one to him.
Well, thank you, man.
That's mad. That deserves a drink.
Blame it on the blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the
alcohol. And then
speaking of tequila,
wholesome.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I would say it. As far as influence, like I think most people know, like my favorite artists, like to listen to, as far as like in the car vibe and whatever. But as far as influences, the passion, the delivery, because I love passionate artists, whether it's hip hop or whatever. I'd have to say, as far as my greatest influence on how I write would be DMX, because that motherfucker was never not lit.
Yeah,
like anytime he touched the microphone, that bitch was on fire. By the time so, yeah, as far as writing and just bring all the emotion, all that passion, yeah, I'd have to say, I have to say that. And then I'm asking you guys a question that was that someone asked me when I was kind of making my rounds on the YouTubes after Devil's Night dropped, and I thought it was a very fun question and another difficult one. Ernie, I'll start with this with you on this one. If you could go back in time whenever and listen to one concert, who would it be, or where? Who? It could just be who or who and where.
Woodstock, Jimi Hendrix.
Hard stop.
Jimi Hendrix, bro. I wish I could have experienced that live like everybody else did. That was a moment. Jimi Hendrix is something else. That part where he did that national anthem, everyone says it's ugly, but like that, the pure just feel of all that when he did it, bro. Just, I like, that's the kind of shit I like about music, when people are just being themselves in it. And in that moment, it didn't matter about what the fuck was going on. Jimi Hendrix was just being Jimi Hendrix.
I'm with you.
But my tie is Michael Jackson's last concert. I would have wanted to see that.
I was gonna say that shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dog. I'm so sorry, but that's my tie. That's my tie. But yeah.
All right, so Kace, is that final answer, MJ?
If not Michael Jackson, man, then just to see Prince live, bro. Like, bruh, Prince's stage presence was fucking nuts. The man played damn near every instrument. Shit was lit, man.
Yeah, Prince is one of those, and Michael is the same way. And actually, the little bit of guitar I could play, I learned from a guy. He was at one point top 5 or top 10 in Guitar Magazine as far as ratings or rankings or whatever. And he could have fit in that category as far as ability. Obviously, nobody knows his name because he was more into teaching than he was putting out, content and music and all that. But the reason I use that example is watching somebody like that, like in real life, operate. I have to bust my ass. I have to grind. I have to bust my ass and work hard to learn an instrument or learn something new or do it, and I got to put the blood, sweat, and tears in. These sons of bitches just pick up shit and just fucking start playing them.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like the guy that took guitar lessons with, he would literally just pick up, especially if it was a string or a wind instrument. Give him a half an hour. And all of a sudden he's like playing complicated shit. I'm like, fuck you. Make me
musical savants, bro. Yeah. Musical savants.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ever seen that? There's a movie, August Rush. August Rush. Check it out when you get a chance. It's about this kid. He's a musical savant. The whole movie is about his mom and dad were musicians and they had a one-night stand. And like they never saw each other again or whatever. But then like something happened to the mom, so like the kid had to go away from his mom too. And then so he always felt this connection to music, and like he ended up like going. And it's supposedly based off a true story. That's what's nuts about it. He ended up going, and he ended up being at like 12 years old. The guy who conducts an orchestra. Yeah, that's like what he does. And his parents met each other again at the orchestra.
Oh wow. Yeah, I will.
And then they found out that was her son. Like, you got to watch that shit. That shit's nuts.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I enjoy. Anything. Well, not anything. If it's country music, fuck off. But anything musically for the most part, no, I enjoy it. I had a question, then my ADHD took over. So here, have a drink while I remember.
Blame it on the blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the.
I remember what it was. I was going to tee it up and then ask Ernie kind of give his side of the story. So I've had a couple people ask me even prior to this how we met. And my side of it, because there's a part of it Ernie didn't even know because I didn't meet him until later in the evening. But there's a guy I work with at the comedy club, and I don't remember how we got talking. But what's his name that owns Carl's?
Davis.
Yeah, Davis. Thank you. He was looking for another sound guy, and one of the other employees would tell me, I was like, well, it's just part-time. Shit, I'll go meet it. I did that shit for years, running live sound. And so I show up, and I met Davis, and then Kace Ernie performed okay, and then ended with Mucha Lucha, and I was like, this is stupid. Like, good stupid. Like, I was like, I could fuck with all this. And so I went up, just dapping him up, whatever, saying good shit afterwards. And he and I started talking, and I was like, well, if y'all ever need a DJ, hit me up, because I'm the type, the entrepreneur. I'm throwing all the names, dropping, doing all that, just trying to find that, a spot to land, a spot to be. And he was like, fuck yeah, we do, dude. Let's connect.
Yeah.
And then I stayed on it because if and I don't know if Ernie did it on purpose because we're all very busy. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but I could tell you I would have done this on purpose. Is I want to see if this person actually follows up, and are they consistent, and are they going to stay in my face or in my ears, and if, see if they're serious about this, and from there we end up having a phone chat with the three of us, and from there it's just been like the automatic instant chemistry and everything. Like even we've yet to have a rehearsal. And we get up there killing shit, so that's my side of it, and so then like I said, Ernie then introduced me to Kace. We had the conference call, video call, whatever, but yeah, Ernie, your side.
Yeah, man, bone and grits. That's all. Bone and grits, motherfucker. That's how I know. Listen, I named it because I knew we was down to the bone and grits of this shit. Look, yeah, so I don't even remember. Listen, I don't even remember who I was performing with that night. I was opening up for somebody. Kace was supposed to be there, but you was doing something else. You was doing something. You had to do something. So I ended up filling in for him. It wasn't even my show. It was his show. So I was filling in for him. And I went down there, and went in there and killed the shit. And he came up and he was like, "Hey, bro, that shit was dope." Da da da. And we were just talking, and he was like, "Y'all need a DJ?" And I was like, "Honestly, we really fucking do," because like that's the one thing we've always been looking for a DJ, but like we never had anybody who's really. We've had people offer to be DJs, but then they don't show up. So like, and I do be busy. It wasn't that it was like a mix of both. Like I'm busy. But also, like, if you can't, like, hit me up and understand that I'm busy and, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Because, like, I be busy. I got to do stuff almost every other day, So it's nuts. But you was consistent as fuck and you was persistent as fuck. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, we going to do this. So I was like, I told Kace I messaged him about you probably like 3 days before the call. And I was like, I got this guy wants to be our DJ. I said, I think he's pretty serious. I was like, I'll let you know. Because I think I was out of state right before that call. Was I in where was I? Vegas? I might have been in Vegas. Yeah. So, and then I just got back home at the Cannabis Awards. And I just got back home, and I was like, all right, we're about to have this video chat. And I didn't even tell Kace or nothing. I made the group. I put y'all in it, and I was like, bone and grits, motherfucker.
I remember telling you guys when we got on that phone. As soon as I saw the name of it, I was like, I already know who's going to be on here. I already know.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, that's how. The initial meeting went, but since then, we've already done a handful of shows together, and it is rare for those that are musicians, whether you've been in bands or groups or whatever. It is rare to have like a instantaneous type vibe or even especially on stage live. It's one thing to vibe off stage and do it, but to vibe on stage and really not, other than a couple of fuck ups that I had on just a tech issue side, it's been damn near flawless for people who've never fucking rehearsed together before. So, so it's I've been extremely proud of that, and it's only gonna get better. So, so Ernie, let's talk Mucha Lucha.
Mucha Lucha.
Let's talk Mucha Lucha. So give us a little bit of background on maybe what inspired you to write that. Don't give too much away because we're going to play the video. Everybody needs it. If you ain't seen this motherfucking video, you need to see it. And it just won. It just won a Video of the Year award on another hip hop.
Yeah, Let's Vibe TV. Shout out to Daz Exotic.
Yeah, yep. Just one.
Also, he's a great performer. His energy is hype as fuck. That's my boy. But yeah, I didn't even expect that award. He just hooked me up. That's crazy. So
that was dope. And also side, I can't remember the name of the website or whatnot. I know you guys will, but I think you guys said it was either year 2 or year 3 that you guys made the top whatever Indiana hip hop artist.
We just did it. Yeah, Kace, we did just make it. Yeah, top indie hip hop rappers. Shout out to Seven Harris. Shout out to him.
Yeah, trapped in the nap.
Yep, trapped in the nap.
The nappy. And if you're not from the Midwest, that's Indianapolis. All right, so give us a little background. where did the song come from? What inspired it? We'll watch it, and then we'll kind of talk about the making of the video.
Okay, look, check. I was in here just at my crib freestyling. I was bullshit. I was really on some bullshit, but I was thinking about that '90s cartoon show, Mucha Lucha. It was not '90s. It was early 2000s. Early 2000s. Early 2000s. Mucha Lucha, the wrestling show with Raymundo, Hit Girl, and the Flea. And that's why in that line of the song, I'm like, "You a flea, little nigga. You get slammed like Mucha Lucha." That's it. I was just freestyling, just rapping about shit, and then like it kind of came out hard. So like I was like, oh shit, I wasn't sure about it, but my producer at the time of that day, he was like, "Yo, this is kind of dope, bro." And I was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "No." And then we played it back a little bit. And I was like, it's grown on me, and I was playing it for people and shit. And like everyone was like, "No, bro, this is hard." So I was like, my final test would be, I'm gonna perform it one time. I'm gonna see what people think when I perform live. And I performed it live that one time, and ever since then, it's been the go-to performance song because it's crazy, bro. Mucha Lucha, it's nuts because like I said, I did the hook and then I did the first verse, and I was just like saying anything, but like it just goes so smooth. It's just hard. It's probably I put a lot of time into write my music. But for a freestyle, it's probably one of the best solid freestyles I've done because it's so executed so well.
And I was going to ask that because I thought I'd heard you say that. I don't remember if it was in person or on one of the other streams you're on about it being a freestyle originally.
Yeah.
But because quickly, and as we go through, you guys, I think it'd be cool to hear your creative process. But when I heard you say that, like when I write, I typically start with the hook. I want to find out what is it, and then I will record myself freestyling like 3, 4, 5, 6 times over that beat. Then I'll take little segments of that and then build around, what I'd freestyled. So, I don't know if it's similar or absolutely, completely different for you guys, but I'm always intrigued to know. But when I heard you say that was started as a freestyle, I was like, that makes, for me, that makes it even more. But it is because that's the one that got okay, and then when you ended with that at Carl's that first night I heard you, I was like, fuck, this whole place blew up when that song started,
Yeah.
And I'll say this and I'll play the video. One of my favorite things when I play, like, because I play your guys' shit at work all the time, I make them listen to it, and every time Mucha Lucha starts, because you have those like the.
Yeah, I was getting hyped, bro. I was turning myself up, bro. I was doing as I was recording it. You can hear there's an ad lib. It's not even an ad lib. I don't know what you would call it. It was part of the ad libs, but you can hear the song. I'm like, this shit's getting me hyped, bro, because I was getting, I was in there getting so hyped too as I was turning myself up. I was being my own hype man on that shit. That shit was stupid.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. That feeling, that adrenaline when you're in the booth and this shit's about to pop, and you make some noises you ain't ever heard before in there. But it's funny when I hit play and people hear it, especially if it's their first time hearing it. They're like, "Is this guy okay? Is this guy okay?" I'm like, just chill, hold on. And then the first time that hook drops, they're like, "Oh, okay." He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
All right, babe. Let's hit the video. So everybody, again, this is Mucha Lucha by Ernie Wayne. This is the official music video.
Hey.
I love the skit.
Bro, bro, the skit's on fire.
Hey, why my boy actually picked him up and body slams him?
We had to shoot that scene so many times. Me and Kace were in there for hours. Me and Kace spent hours. Me and Kace put in work for this shit. Shout out to him. He had to let me slam him like 5 times just to get the perfect shot.
Bro, it was fun as fuck, bro.
What's it look like to you? Not so creepy? Not so creepy. What do you call those cupcakes? Cupcakes.
Okay.
You got a problem, huh?
What y'all not see me in on, right? We can go right now.
Oh, pop your blueberry
We
ass
can
right
go right
now.
now.
All right, let's go.
We can go.
Heathen Queen, I am not okay. Mucho lucha.
We got guns with the drums for the fines. I'ma shoot, send your ass up to heaven, then we shout hallelujah. Got a lot of bullets with no problems going through. You niggas is some fleas, you can slam no mucha lucha. Yeah, hallelujah. Yeah, mucha lucha. You can slam, hallelujah. We got guns with the drums for the fines. I'ma shoot, send your ass up to heaven, then we shout hallelujah. Got a lot of bullets with no problems going through. You niggas is some fleas, you can slam no mucha lucha. Yeah, hallelujah.
This is the guy
Mucha lucha. You can slam, hallelujah. Holla. Yeah, I'm rapping, spitting magic. I've been on my Harry Potter. These new lyrics change the system. I'ma make me your new parliament. Rappers is some drama that I never been a part of. But you niggas is some nuts that your mama should've swallowed. Said your mama should've swallowed. Said your mama should've swallowed. Drama never been a part of. I said you should've swallowed. I'll tell you what the problem is. Pussy niggas obvious. They copy what's poppin' and then they acting like they started it. Marketing, targeting all these pussy ass retarded kids. I ain't talking mental capacity in this argument. In this fucking argument. Bitch, you're not a part of it. This is my requirement. Shit. Tell me what you thought of, bitch. If you got a problem with me, go ahead and start a bitch. Hallelujah. You can slam the mucha lucha. I pull that thing and then I loot you. What the fuck? I see. We got guns with the drums for the fines. I'ma shoot, send your ass up to heaven, then we shout hallelujah. Got a lot of bullets with no problems going through. You niggas is some fleas, you can slam no mucha lucha. Yeah, hallelujah. Mucha lucha. You can slam, hallelujah. We got guns with the drums for the fines. I'ma shoot, send your ass up to heaven, then we shout hallelujah. Got a lot of bullets with no problems going through. You niggas is some fleas, you can slam no mucha lucha. Yeah, hallelujah. Mucha lucha. You can slam, hallelujah. I'm a hooligan, dripping like a pool, no swimming. Niggas is some dogs, I wonder why they let us bullies in. Keep your bit for around me or I'll end up bullying them. I'm fluent in this foolishness, we coolin' in the coop again. Homeboy really blood him, asking if we bullying then. I tell him shoot him, we're to pop him like a Sudafed. Can't believe you suited then, Ace I still disputed then. Nigga, we gon' slam your mucha lucha, hallelujah, bitch.
Yeah. 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 I don't care if it's live, in the car, hanging out with y'all on the YouTubes. Every time I hear that shit, I'm like, Come at me. Holla at your boy.
Oh, man.
I saw a few names jump in there here recently as we were watching the video. So again, that was Mucha Lucha by Ernie Wayne. You can check it on YouTube, but more importantly, you can go buy it on iTunes, stream it on Spotify. That's how you help everybody get paid the most, because that's kind of why we do this shit. Buy it, but then stream it on Spotify. So yes, we're asking you to help us double dip. Appreciate you.
Double dip in the pot.
So we talked about the kind of the inspiration or what motivated Mucha Lucha as far as the content lyrically. And y'all gotta tell us about this goddamn video.
All right. So, oh snap! Well, thank you, Nightbot. But so, I had told Kace that I wanted to shoot this video, but I wanted to do it with someone new, something different, because I was already in the middle. I was in the so this video and the 4for4 music video were being shot in the same like time span. And Kace told me I should hit up Johnny Day, because we have met Johnny Day a couple times. But Kace was like, we should use him for this. Like, let's use this to like see how this goes. Like, because like if he got good stuff, like we can see you do it from now on. You know what I mean? But like we hadn't used him for any music before. We've seen him live. We've seen his work. We haven't used him for a music video, and it was the best choice ever. You know what I mean? It went amazing. We hit him up. The video got set up. Johnny Day, for anybody who ever needs Kid to be Productions. If anybody needs music videos shot or anything like that, hit him up, because he goes above and beyond. He's the one. It's facts, bro. He's the one that set up. If as you saw in the video, we had to do our wrestling. See, I tried real hard to get a wrestling. I have a couple friends that are in the like independent wrestling scene, but they were all ignoring me. Every time I was messaging them and hitting them up for a music video. Like I was like, yo, hey, can you like get me into your link with your ring? And I was telling Kace, he was like, you find a ring yet? And I was like, nah, I'm trying. Like I'm waiting on these messages. And like now it's like, sucks for y'all, like, because this shit gonna blow. It's gonna blow. Right. So I tried to, but we ended up getting this octagon because Johnny hit me up and he was like, you find that ring yet? And I was like, listen, they're not hitting me up. And he was like, Beck, give me a second. And like he hit me like the next day, and he was like, "Look, I found this spot. It's not a wrestling ring, but like it's a ring." And I was like, "Bet, let me see." Like, and I went out there, and it was perfect. I went out there. We didn't even shoot the video yet. I just went out there to come check it out. I just came to go check it out, and I was like, "Yeah, this will do." So he set up everything with the owners and everything. Got us some time put apart, set up the transactions and everything, and we went in there. He went and got contracts. You saw all the extras in the video. He got contracts for all of them to sign, so they'd be sure to be back for the next parts we need them for and everything. And then that part where it was like a church scene, it wasn't really a church. We couldn't get a church. That was the hard part. But he found a location to where we could make that happen. You know what I mean? He did all that. Like he knew like what I wanted to do, and I didn't do any of that. That was all Johnny. Our videographer found everything based off what we were describing, and yeah, it was crazy, really.
So you found a real videographer.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
In case I have to ask, how does it feel being body slammed like 4 or 5 times by Ernie Wayne?
It's rough on the body, man. It ain't like you see in WWE when they hop right up. You feel me? Like you feel that the next day.
I bet,
but it was fun nonetheless, man. That shit was great. Like every shot, dog, you see me, I got a big ass smile on my face.
Okay, tell him about the coordinator,
bruh. What is his name? Fuck, dude is cool as shit. He taught us all sorts of like wrestling moves and how to like actually like look on camera and shit. Like Jeffrey, yes,
Jeffrey Landis. Yeah,
bruh, legendary dog.
So he literally taught you the ropes.
He taught us the ropes.
Literally, he taught us how to take hits, do the hits, how to. Case, talk, bro. Tell him, bro.
Bruh, that whole drop kick move, he was like, so this is how you do it. He gave me the whole motherfucking, like, planting of the legs and shit, and was like, all right, you shoot it off like this. And bruh did it just like that. It came off fire on camera, bruh.
Yeah, till you said that, because see, by the time we get to the drop kick, I'm lost in the music, right?
The drop kick was so fire, though.
Now that you said that, yeah, the first time I noticed the drop kick, I was like, that was that Booker T? Was that Booker T in there just drop kicking motherfuckers in a music video? God damn,
bruh. It was a good time, man. Like, it just came together perfectly. Like, even the church thing, dude, like, right after we got everything done and shot and everything, like, I'm guessing, like, the groundskeeper or whatever shows up and was like, what are you guys doing? We're like, shooting a video, sir. He was like, get out of here. We're like, all right, cool. We already got everything done, so I guess we can leave.
Thanks for your time. Thanks. Well, the one thing I as the atheist in the room, what I appreciate of being at the church is not only are we at a church, obviously we weren't, but we're at a church and we got the church garb on, right? And we're rocking the church clothes. We got guns.
With the drums.
For the fun. For the fun.
And the fun. I'm gonna shoot. That was my whole point of so that was the concept behind that part. So like a lot of people, especially celebrities, claim to be religious, but they aren't. They really worship money. And that's what I was getting at that. Like the congregation, the lit church you saw me at the Bills, the guns, the drums. This is what y'all glorify. This is what y'all really worship. This is the church. This is the real church right now. You know what I mean? This is what you heard me in some of my songs. I'll be like, money, my religion.
Yep.
Because that's what it is. That's what's going on. Like that's what it really is. People like to be fake spiritual. You know what I mean? Like celebrities won't ever really admit that they really worship money. They'll be like, oh, glory to God. Stop lying. Y'all was chasing bags. That's where.
Yeah. Oh, you already know if we blow up as a DJ, I'm always going to be the smart ass. Okay. I'm always going to be. And if we ever win anything, I don't care how small or how big the award is. The first thing I'm going to say, I first of all, I just want to thank my Lord and personal Savior, Jesus Christ, for doing nothing for me. That's going to be my opening line as an atheist. But anyhow, no. Anything else either of you like to say about Mucha Lucha other than it's a fucking banger?
It's fucking lit. Go watch the video or stream the song.
Go watch it again. Play it everywhere. Keep playing. Put it on repeat.
Mucha Lucha.
On repeat.
Yeah, actually just grab like all your mobile devices, your computers, just play it on repeat. Just even when you're at work, just hit it, put it on repeat.
Press play.
Just let it play. Just
until your finger breaks. Just
because think about it, then when you leave, you come home from work.
All the platforms.
You come home from work, and you walk back in the door, and it's all that vibe again. You came right, but it'll.
It's even fun to tell your Alexa to play. It's just, hey Alexa, play Mucha Lucha by Ernie Wayne, and it pop right the fuck on. That shit fly. We in the future, man.
Oh yeah. So before we transition, I want to say again, what's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for hanging out with us, and for those that watch and listen later, Ernie's link tree is in the description, and the link to Case's latest album that we're getting ready to jump into is also in the description, and also Nightbot is throwing it up in the live chat. So
shout out Nightbot.
Nightbot's that homie. Like he's ride or die, motherfucker, right there. Ride or die. Even if I die tomorrow, that motherfucker still be here. But before we transition to that, Tang Gang, you know how we do. Have a fucking drink.
Blame it on the blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the
son of a bitch. I just realized I mixed a brand new drink song because we've been using this one for a minute. I mixed a brand new drink song last night. I didn't even fucking upload it. I'm a great DJ, y'all. Great fucking DJ. Great fucking DJ. Just killing the game. Killing the game. But anyway.
That cut was so smooth. God damn it. So smooth with the cut.
Thank you, Ernie, for that, and we'll come full circle back to so Syzzley as a group here in a minute. What's getting ready to kick off here in about a week and a half ish, 2 weeks, as far as dates and locations and all that. But before we do that, Kace Cayne, you just had an album drop. Tell us a little bit about this album, bro.
I just dropped this album. It's called Definition of Soul. It came out December 30th.
Fire.
Yes.
Absolutely proud of this album, man. Like, it took a cool year to make, man, and I feel like it came together in the perfect way.
Well, I will say this, and then I'm going to ask you a question. This is one of, and I'm not saying this to blow smoke up your ass or say it because we're streaming live on YouTube, but as a musician, as an artist, and just a lover of music, usually if I hear an album once and I go back and listen to it again, I actually walk away more critical. That's my own, anecdotal, perspective or point of view on it.
Right.
What I love about your album is I've now listened to it. I want to say it's almost 3 times, and each time that I'm listening to it, I'm finding more that I enjoy, more that I love about it. So I would encourage anyone, listen to it one time for fun, right? Just listen to it once for fun, then listen to it for the artistry, then listen to it for lyrical content, and really break it down if you really want to enjoy the music, because it is kind of a musical buffet. Like, you get a little bit, you get boom bap, you get some almost Bruno Mars shit in there, you get some more not boom bap type. Like, it is kind of a smorgasbord or a buffet of hip hop, which is badass. So congrats to you.
Dope.
You killed it.
Describing it.
Yeah, you killed it, man. And to do it in what is 10 tracks, 11 tracks?
Yep, 10 tracks.
Yeah, 10 tracks. That's 10 tracks of a fucking buffet. Go bon appetit, motherfuckers.
Thank you, bro.
That's what he does. I don't know, bro. Brag on yourself for a second. That's what he does. He be feeding the masses these motherfucking just good ass 5-star meals. He be like, yeah, here we go. He be Gordon, rap game Gordon Ramsay. He be like,
I'm throwing that in a bar somewhere, somehow. Rap game Gordon Ramsay.
The hip hop Gordon Ramsay.
Hell yeah.
bone apple tea.
Bone apple tea. Oh Lord.
So since we are, I have to. I'm. This is bullshit when I say it, but it's tongue in cheek. I'm required by the Atheist Network group to ask at least one religious-based question. That's bullshit. I don't. But when you say Definition of Soul as the title of the album, I am intrigued by that title. So tell me about the title of the album.
Definition of Soul, man. Like, when I say that, it's just like the title is. Like, if you were to look in the dictionary and check out the word soul, you would see a picture of the album right next to it with a picture of me going. You know what I'm saying? Like, the embodiment of soul. That's why I was having so much fun with this shit. Like, it's just that oomph. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and it comes out, and that's why and correct me if I'm wrong, because now listening to it and not having asked this question yet, and just now live asking that question. When I first read it, I was like, all right, are we talking like a spiritual soul? Where are we going with this case? Where are we going? and now that I've listened to it a few times, it's like we know that there is a whole genre of soul music, right?
Absolutely.
And now, having listened to it, like I said, damn near 3 times, that has completely left my brain. Like the soul spiritual part of it. It's the feel, which we talked about earlier, that that passion, that emotion,
Yes.
that whether you want to call it soul vibes, feel, what the fuck ever you want to call it, that it's that coming out. And that I'll sign off on all day because you did that. You fucking did that shit. You can hear
My
it
boy.
every track.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. And I asked Kace before we came on, you know, what are the 2 tracks that everyone has to hear from this album?
Keep it jiggy, just because it is a call to action to keep things jiggy. But outside of that, you got Check the Mic. It's my favorite song on the album just because of the delivery. I had so much fun recording that. Like the second verse, man, it just reminds me of like some old school hoorah Busta Rhymes shit. Just because I'm just all over the place with it. You feel me?
You better check that mic. Better check the mic.
Check that mic before it checks you.
That's the problem with these new rappers. They just be going on here because they're all focused on that bread, that money religion shit. They ain't really worried about this rap shit. Like, no, get on there and let me show us you can really spit. Check the mic.
X.
Yeah, can you actually tell a story, motherfucker? Can you tell us a story? You know,
No, they can just Dr. Seuss some shit, man. That's what they have proved time and time again. They are some Dr. Seuss ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, they can
Shout out to Dr. Seuss though. He's dope. Everybody.
Hey, Dr. Seuss was dropping more bars than any of these new cats.
Swear to God, put any one of them books on a beat and it go hard.
Don't challenge me.
Sam, I am my boy.
Hey, look, you got look, bro. They ain't here.
What up? Welcome. Yeah, so Kace, well, it's his fucking album, so listen to him first. He said the first 2, Keep It Jiggy and Check the Mic. I will say that the two for me, and again, the link is in the description, and the beautiful Jenna has been putting it in the side chat. Go buy the album. But the 2 for me, coming through and Trust No One, those are nasty. Those are as my now
fire. Those are fire.
My 6 years old now. But my 6-year-old daughter would say, "That's nasty. That's nasty." That's nasty. So everybody, we don't have a video for this one, so we'll just leave the graphic up on these. But we're gonna jam out to the 2 that Kace said we got to make sure people hear these. So we're gonna start out with. Oh, we got a super chat. My bad. Have a drink. Anytime we got a super chat, we drink because we're alcoholics. 4.99 from Rick. What's up, Rick? Thank you for the super chat and the support. I think when you pour into music what it is to be you, that is soul music.
Yeah.
Agree. Fucking agree.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. And I, not to go on a tangent, but I think that's why the 3 of us, and as a skeptic, I don't think we know anything to be certain, but I'm pretty confident. The reason that the 3 of us have vibed and connected, and especially again on stage, the way we do, is that's exactly how the 3 of us view music. Is if the money comes, cool, bring on the money. I ain't afraid of money. Bring it on. But I'm not going to cheapen myself. And I'm not going to dilute myself in who I am and what the fuck I want to say.
Exactly.
just to tickle your ears. I'm
Exactly.
not going to do that shit, bro.
Exactly.
I'm not ever going to sign up for that. So, that said, without further ado, let's listen to the top 2 tracks from the motherfucking artist of this album that fucking slaughtered this shit. Again, Kace Cayne, Definition of Soul is the title of the album. The first one we're going to be listening to, Keep It Jiggy.
Got flow like I got flow, I do not know. Shit's hot, but the bar's so cold. Shit's hot like it's fresh out the oven. Take shots, bet you catch you a dozen. I'm too ill with it, too ill. Not picking the meal, take skill, dig it. The way I put it together, I do what I want at will with it. I rock a rhythm with the block, the shock of village. When I drop, the people feel it. When you drop, algorithms can sell it. Motherfucker, I'm dope. OD with a written, you see I'm doing the most. I'm coming back for the digits, you just a whack little joke. 5th graders could come up with your material a chocolate most. Got the Holy Ghost with rhythm I flow. I'm the greatest of all time, but please don't call me the GOAT. It's overused, not to be rude, but I'm that dude coast to coast. I got the whole room wet, might have to bring in a boat. Just keep it jiggy. Give a damn if you don't fuck with me. It's a simple conversation, take it serious. Just keep it jiggy. With the jam, know you feeling sedated, and I'm known to get it bouncing like some double. Damn right, just keep it jiggy. Give a damn if you don't fuck with me. It's a simple conversation, take it serious. Love it, just keep it jiggy. With the jam, know you feeling sedated, and I'm known to get it bouncing like some double. Just keep it jiggy. When I'm solo, the flow be so low, 1 bar. Put the rap game in a chokehold so far. Niggas can't see what they don't know. On course to the elite and not the so-so Joe average niggas. So I'm taxing these niggas. I don't wanna work with you anyway. If you're not talking any pay, could you go away? Ixnay to the bullshit or what you gotta say. Honestly, I'm beyond most sonically. You're talking ironically, I'm talking iconically. There's a difference between a rhyme and I'm on time. That's equivalent to what I'm doing, I'm on the grind. Use a copycat nigga, I'm doing it by design. Call it bioluminescence, motherfucker, I'm gon' shine. Better do it to you like Optimus going blind. After the shit's over, it's over for mankind. Just keep it jiggy. Give a damn if you don't fuck with me. It's a simple conversation, take it serious. Just keep it jiggy. With the jam, know you feeling sedated, and I'm known to get it bouncing like some double. Damn right, just keep it jiggy. Give a damn if you don't fuck with me. It's a simple conversation, take it serious. Love it, just keep it jiggy. With the jam, know you feeling sedated, and I'm known to get it bouncing like some double. Just keep it jiggy.
Yeah, and
You can feel it in your soul. You can feel it in your soul.
in case I have to tell you this, when we dropped the album, I went to buy it, right? And the shit on, and I should have already known this, but again, ADHD. I bought it because I'd already purchased "Keep It Jiggy" as a single. I went to buy Definition of Soul, and I'm like, where the fuck is Keep It Jiggy? It's not even on here. He said it's on here. And it's because it was already downloaded.
Yeah.
So I had to go to find the complete album. That was just a funny ADHD story. But
that's funny as fuck, though.
But I love, I'll say this, and then you give us the inspiration and everything behind that. You kind of did already, but dig into that as much as you want to. But one thing I love about that track when we do it live is I started out with that Dre beat. Like I always with that Dre beat.
Yeah.
And then that drops in. And it's like, oh God, where did that? Oh, we went from there to there. We just went from there to there. So yeah, tell us more about keeping it jiggy.
Man, I had old school Method Man on the mind when I heard that beat. Like, all I heard was the cow. So it's like, all right, man, I gotta come up with something that I feel like Method Man would be proud of. You feel me? Like if Mans came across my music and he heard Keep It Jiggy, he'd be like, respect. Like I feel that. I feel it in my core. You dig?
Now, see, Kace, I love you even more now. I love you even more now because Method Man is like in my top 5 all time. Like, I love Method.
Facts, top 5 for sure.
Yeah, but METHOD, man.
Wu-Tang is where it is. Wu-Tang's forever.
See, babe,
Wu-Tang is for the children.
babe, I told you. I told you. We on the same channel. We on the same channel. No, Wu-Tang's like that. That's my shit. Like if there's anything that I listen to more than anything else, it's Wu-Tang. Anything Wu-Tang, I fucking love. So that's badass. Well, give us a lead in to the next track, Kace. Where are we going next? Where are we navigating next?
We're navigating to something of a cypher feel, something that would take you right back to the 90s, something I like to call Check the Mic.
Check the Mic. And goddamn it, if you weren't a rapper, you could be a pastor.
I always be telling him he got preacher energy.
Yeah, he sure do. Hey, ushers, pass the plate. I'm about to get it lit in here. And God said, all right, here we go. The artist is Kace Cayne, the homie from, and we are so Syzzley. But Kace Cayne, again, the title of the album, Definition of Soul, and this is Check the Mic.
I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that
That beat go way hard.
I kill a fucking mic. I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that
It's the mister, don't flow cool like the symbol, cool like the Arctic will flow to remember. You hate me, that's harmless, return in the sender. Learn to pretend as I sweeter than splendor. Weak shit, trapped in a box with that street shit. I peeped it and put a backpacker on the remix. Believe this, really got me feeling facetious. Indeed, tricks rapping, got the need to delete this. Fucking terminology, you bitches can't rap. Ain't worth Henny dick and happy kids, fruit snacks. Look, many come and go, tick-tock, attention. Span of a scroll, drop that at in the mentions. Me and you, yup, come from different dimensions. The clips I'm presenting, they come with extensions. I run with precision, I'm doping, you isn't. You done with decisions, belong in detention. Yes.
I kill a fucking mic. I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that you like. You wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic.
Most of your locals in the scene ain't shit. Word to mother. Looking like zombies. Straight fiends serving each other. Keep it clear, everything that you be doing be going straight into the gutter. Fuck everything that you claim, but you niggas are whacking. I can't fucking cut.
What the fuck you doing?
I'm the captain with the punch you call a falcon. Bringing action to your bitch and satisfaction. Walking shows across the country, use a lab. Calculate a stuntin' motherfucker, do the math. I've been ahead of niggas, never adding up to half. Multiplying streams, every single rack of cash. Comparing up to me, my competition straight ass. I'll be out rapping these niggas with my music from the past. Anything prison is just a victory lap. And when it comes to the future, what's up, a bitch is a rap. For real.
I kill a fucking mic. I wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that you like. You wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I make you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that you like.
It's the KACE.
He be in there boxing the beat.
Live in first place as far as I can see. These rappers, especially innocent rappers, couldn't come close if I stood next to them. Compared to my career, your whole attempt is left to ruin. You better off quick. quitting home wild, what you doing? Wasting your time in the room, boy, I need to rewind to remind that my gang will sever your spine and hand it right to you with the smile. How they do your choir singing hallelujah, slamming niggas moocha lucha. The passive is the the ghost and the third got shut for the troopers on the hill, got up the I kill a fucking mic. I think you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that you like. You wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I think you wanna jump, sight. I kill a fucking mic. I write the hype, no lyrics that you like.
Goddamn, bro.
Yo.
Goddamn, bro.
Nice little homage to Moochie right at the end.
Goddamn, bro.
Yo.
And I could be, well, not way off, but I could be off. But the symphony sounding track in the back was very reminiscent of the one of the Nas tracks. I can't remember, again, ADHD, but it was different enough that it was still yours, but it gave it that 90s in boom bap, you know, to take you back to the Nas, Jay, now I'm going brain dead, but yeah, the Wu-Tang, all that shit, like it was enough, it was similar enough to get to wet the palate. Right, to wet the palate, and and then as soon as you come in, it's like, oh, but it's not that. It's not that.
Yeah.
You know, great shit, bro. So tell us about that track. Where that, what motivated that? What inspired that?
Like, it gave me that cypher feel. You feel me? But like, instead of just multiple rappers, it's just me the whole time. So like, I'm going to give you a different type of verse every time to give you like the multiple MC feel. Like, yes, bro. Nice. Stacking bars on bars. Like, I felt like I had to say shit that was stand outish on that track. You feel me? That's where the second verse stands out the most because like, it's just like, yes, let's be different. You feel me?
No, that was, yeah, he said bars on bars. What that was, we went from bars to king size bars, like candy bars. We went just from the regulars to king size. Like you're gonna have to listen to that a few times to catch everything. Just like
catch all snapping. God damn,
bro.
Right.
God damn. Snapping. All right, now as the host and the DJ, I'm going to play one more track, and this is the one that so far I'm like, and he does have a feature on it, but this is the one to me, both Kace and the feature. I'm like, fuck, this shit will smack you in the side of the head if you ain't ready. This shit gonna. If you ever been like open hand slapped in your ear, somebody ear boxed you. If you ain't ever felt that, I have. If you've never felt that, you lyrically, you're about to get ear boxed. Just real talk. Let me pull it up here. Yeah. About to get and this is what I call that feel music. Feel me though?
You know it's a street thing, don't want to be leaking. I ain't trusting no one. Nobody. If it come down to my life, don't threaten my life. Jump and busting my gun. Bust my shit. I make the bullets go la la la. Go la 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 la. Yo, you looking at the face of death. Gunshots make a bet. First nigga take a step, pistol where your face is at. Tell me what you make it at. Give you life, take it back. Celebrate a case of that. Cost of life will pay for that. Most you niggas fade to black. Can't believe you came for that. You crying, it's too late for that. Too many in the grave for that. Had to step away from that. Departed, but I made it back. Target symbol on my back. Never get the
out of the street thing. I'm trying to get rich, so I ain't trusting no one. If it come down to my life, I'm paying that price and bet the work get done. Got the people like la 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 la. Stacking commas like la 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 la.
About my business, motherfucker, give a damn batch. Self-made, self-paid, stacking grants without the bullshit. Niggas get focused if you foolish. True shit don't gotta be the one to get you out of here. Keep it clear, play, I'm about my business like the government. Soon to be black, I'm sending out hits for the fuck of it. Waking up, choosing violence, why is that? Cause I love the shit. I'ma still make money even after I'm done with it. Running it, I'm living a longevity mission. Even the blind can see my point to all the deaf wanna listen. From the Keishas to the Karens lining up for this pimpin'. Talking down is just a sin, but see it shall be forgiven, yeah. Word is bond, it ain't no money like bond money. Not talking jail, talking change, now that's bond money. I'm wildin' out, feeling conceited, but don't battle rap. And if it's needed, make a call up, then I
out of the street thing. I'm trying to get rich, so I ain't trusting no one. If it come down to my life, I'm paying that price and bet the work get done. Listen, got the people like la 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 la. Stacking commas like la 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 la. Perfect way to close the album.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Why you do him like that, Kace? Why you do him like that?
He's the one motherfuckers to feel it where it hurt.
Why you do him like that? Just
he be acting like he don't know what he do. He know he be putting beating these motherfuckers up on the beat. He be
what was it? Again, I forget. ADHD. The line you said, even so, I make all the money even when I'm done with it. What was that line?
Yeah, making money even after I'm done with it.
Blame it on the blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on
You know. Hey, y'all don't sleep.
Yeah.
Do not sleep on Kace and Ernie. Do not sleep. Whether
Don't do it.
Don't. I mean, you can, but we will wake you the fuck up.
Big facts.
we will earbox you.
Fuck around and get earboxed.
And I'll say it again, and then Kace, anything else that you want to share about the album, please do so. But again, the link to the album is in the description. Jenna and Nightbot both have been plugging the shit out of Kace and Ernie's links in there. So buy the shit, check it out. We're getting ready to get to our show / concert dates here in a moment, because we've had a few people even asking about that here on our channel. But before I tee it up for you, Kace, to put everything, put a bow on it. Before you put a bow on it, good shit, bro. Good, like for real, good shit, bro. And again, I'm those that and even we are still getting to know each other in this element. And what happened?
I'm sorry, the comment.
You know what, Rick? You know what, Rick? I liked you up until right now. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. I can DJ. I can rap. I can play baseball. I can play football. I can play a little bit of basketball. I don't dance. I just do the rock away. I lean back.
Oh shit.
So yeah, Rick, we were cool up until 11:34 p.m. Eastern time on January 18th. We were cool up until that point.
You just hear the Law and Order sound, just go go.
Dun, dun, dun. But no, Case, I do, I love the album, bro, and I'm not saying that just because I'm the DJ, because I've not even DJ'd any of this album yet, right? Other than Jiggy, I've done Jiggy, but the rest of it, I haven't even got to put my DJ hands on, to fuck with and mess with, until just this last week or so. But bro, every time I listen to it, it gets better, and that says a ton about you as an artist and as a lyricist, because there's plenty of albums, more so than not, that I've listened to the first time. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. And then on the second pass, I'm like,
Yeah.
No, I'm not fucking with it. And actually, yours now, I've now I'm doing the what do they call it? The ice cream shop, the triple, when they do the triple scoop, where you like, you did the single scoop, and now we're on the triple scoop, and I'm like, God, slow down, man. I'm still trying to get through the first scoop. But no, I appreciate it, man, and I could tell you, I could tell you enjoyed it. I can tell that the passion is there,
Absolutely.
the emotion is there, and that's badass. So, anything else you want to say about the album before we talk so Syzzley?
Definition of Soul almost didn't happen. I almost quit last year, man. Almost quit, almost hung it up. And everybody was like, nah, Case, you gotta keep going. And like, I'm talking fan messages from fucking overseas and all sorts of shit. So you know what, man? Y'all right. I'm gonna put together something fucking killer. And then damn, Definition of Soul happened. So much love to all the fans and supporters that pushed me to keep going, dog, because I really almost hung this shit up.
Well, first of all,
amen. Hallelujah.
You got that you got that preacher energy, bro. I'm ready to get saved. I'm ready to get I'm getting ready to get saved right now. But no, I'm glad you didn't quit, bro. And thank you for not quitting. And the three of us, we about to kill this shit. We about to kill this shit. And I will say this: we had a conversation. I'll just say Vince McMahon, and y'all know what I'm talking about. That Vince McMahon shit I was talking about. Nobody's doing that shit. Like it's little things like that set you apart, that set us apart. Where when you leave, and even if you get fucking hammered at the concert, the next day when you wake up, you're like, you know what? The one thing I remember is these ones motherfuckers came out like they was like Stone Cold and Macho Man Randy Savage, and like they what was that? What was that shit? So I won't give you more details than that, but we'll work on the background. But we about to kill this shit. So, but thank you again, Case, and again, everybody. The link to the album is in the description. For Kace
in the description box.
In the description. Oh, he gonna go Bruno Mars on us again. Dude, I literally mixed that song to a Bruno Mars beat the other night.
No shit, I gotta hear that too, because again, the shit you come up with these mixes, dog, bruh. I would never think of this shit.
Before we get to dates, now I'm gonna put you on the spot, Case. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I
put together 8 chopped and screwed tracks. What are we doing with those motherfuckers?
Good ass question. I feel like we need to drop a Topic Food mixtape then, since you got it all prepared and whatnot. We might as well just drop it on them.
Hey, drop it like it's hot.
Young. So I'm a conference with Ernie Wayne. We'll figure out a date to drop them shits. Because it should definitely hit sometime in the summer.
It's
I feel like that would bang.
Yeah, that's probably like a coming out of winter in the spring. This is my opinion. Coming out of winter in the spring, like everybody's it's about like outside time. Like we outside sipping. You outside sipping, smoking. Finally, I can enjoy the weather again. Right?
Yep.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
I need that.
Yeah, we got 8 tracks, 8 So Syzzley tracks, chopped and screwed, ready to go. So before we talk dates, again, what's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for I lost track of all the goddamn. What's up, everybody joined? I lost track of all the comments. What's up, everybody's joined, listening. Thanks for hanging out. Again, the homies Ernie Wayne, Kace Cayne, So Syzzley, and your boy Oz, the Ipper DJ. We're in the building. Have one more drink before we talk about tour dates.
Amen.
That wasn't it. Great job, DJ. Great job, fucking DJ. Hallelujah. Mucha lucha. Alcohol. All right, so let's talk about concerts and shows and performances. I have the calendar.
Shit off the brain too, so like, let's see if I get all the dates correct.
I was about to say uno momento. Let me pull the calendar up. That way, I think I have everything. Unless you booked like 3 more shows today, which I don't put past you. Let me pull. Come on, Google. There you go. I'll let you go off the top. So, yeah, anyone and everyone listening now, you listen later, because like I said, I've had at least a handful, if not more, of our subscribers, followers, listeners, viewers, asking where we're going to be, when we're going to be there, and what's going on. Yeah, in Kace is a show concert scheduling machine. So, Kace, hey, what
I was gonna go off the top of the dome, but I'm over here trying to find the list right now. It was like, nope, I ain't missing something. Just so somebody will be like, but what about this one?
Well,
but yeah, man. February 4th, we're in Muncie, Indiana at a spot called Be Here Now. And I find this spot really fucking awesome because, bro, me and Ernie used to do open mics and shit there back in the day. Now we get to book the venue ourselves and throw a show. So everything comes full circle, you know? So, yeah, that is February 4th in Muncie, Indiana. Let's see. February 25th, we are in New Haven, Indiana at Carl's Tavern. Yes, indeed. Legendary spot. Shout outs to Davis and Nettie. March 4th, we are in Louisville, Kentucky at the WWME Hall. It is my brother's spot. Shout outs to Saint and Dadu and them and all the motherfuckers out there in Louisville. You know?
Louisville.
April 8th, we are in Hillsdale, Michigan at a spot called 55 Below. This spot's cool as fuck. I was just there on the 7th of this month and I liked it so much I had to book it for myself. Fucking awesome. May 13th, we are in Elkhart, Indiana at a spot called Club 395. That's what we got so far, and there are going to be more dates to be announced, so just stay tuned. Italian fingers.
3, 9, and the 5th. And then
man. So that's what we got going on right now. Those are the So Syzzley dates, man.
Yep, and there's more There's more coming. That's what she said.
Oh yeah.
There's more coming. There's more dates to be filled.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's exciting, and for those that have asked, we just listen there, and then I will put on the next stream I do in the description. I'll start listing the dates, or I'm sorry, locations and dates. That way, if you're close to where we're at, like for real, come fucking hang out with us. Come fucking hang out with us.
If you need dope talent and you're looking to fill a spot, so Syzzley ENT can fill the spot because we keeps it hot. You know what I'm saying? So just to plug ourselves in right there. So, yeah.
Kace, and don't get it twisted.
Shout outs to Rick. I brings the energy. I try, bro. I try.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. When we're live, you get us on stage. The three of it's just stay out of the way because you might catch an elbow. You might catch that.
Have you ever tried to light an M80 and then like put it in a bucket, like boom, like yeah, something like that.
It just blow it to pieces.
To pieces, man.
To pieces. All right, so the dates are there, and I will after this stream going forward, I'll have those in the description. So really it's two, maybe three, depending how this goes. Two, maybe three questions before we wrap this up. And again, both Ernie and Kace, thanks for hanging out with me on our little corner of the YouTubes here, the Atheist Network group. Thanks for chilling. And most of us are hip hop fans here, and that's what matters. That's what matters. We're hip hop fans. We enjoy the bars. We enjoy the bars, especially the king size bars. Now I have to put both of you on the spot.
On the spot.
When are we gonna get these collabs done? I need them done for my album.
Me and bro are linking expeditiously. Right, I'm like, go ahead and point at me because that's a me question. Expeditiously. Expeditiously.
It's really 2.5 for each of you. It's 1.5 because there's one like solo feature, and then there's the one where it's all three of us. So it's just a little bit, not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. No, I'm putting you on the spot. One for comedic purposes, and also I
tell Ernie Wayne, timing is everything. So when it happens, watch some explosive awesomeness come right after.
Yeah, Kace.
I put my word on it, and y'all, the viewers, can quote me on that. After these songs are recorded, absolute epic awesomeness will happen shortly after. So now it has been decreed.
Yeah, Kace. The problem here is I grew up with evangelical pastors in my life, and I'm also a salesman. So you're not selling me anything right now.
Oh, I'm not selling you anything. I'm speaking the truth. Like as the truth was being spoken, was being written in stone. Where that stone lays right now, I have no idea. The stone is in an enclosed location, but it has been written.
Oh, so it's been embargoed.
Absolutely.
I fucking love you guys. So I've been asked for these verses for like 6 months, and they're just embargoed. They're embargoed somewhere.
6 months fabrication.
That is not fabrication. I got receipts, bruh. I got receipts.
6 months. Time flies. God dang.
So I will resend them.
Muchos gracias. For real, because like shit gets buried in my email, no cap.
So I will and I'm being facetious and I'm being playful, obviously, but yes, I will resend them. And I don't give a shit how you record them. Just send me the verses.
Okay, I'm gonna record on the '90s Walkman. Yup,
Cool.
we getting the vintage vocals.
Yeah, I actually love that. Do that. Please do that. Please do. Do you?
Bruh, I know you remember that interview, bruh. Motherfuckers was talking about how they was recording through headphones and shit, using that as a microphone.
I remember back in the day. Yeah, I'm a the microphone, and I spit it right here on the mic alone. Niggas mad because I spit like the mic alone. The fragrance.
This one right here, like I'm here with the microphone and I'm gonna talk like I'm on the news now. Your songs will be back at 11.
Baby. But
back to you, Oz.
Kace, what if I told you? What if I told you other than one? I want to say one, maybe two, because I'm a skeptic and I can't remember. Again, ADHD. What if I told you that other than 2 songs off Devil's Night, which was 17 tracks, what if I told you every single song was recorded and then mixed via my microphone in my car?
Really?
Oh shit! Damn. All right, Oz.
It's very clean.
Like no shit.
I would have never suspected that.
It all comes down to knowing. In case, actually, you and I talked about this outside of Pierre's when we performed at Pierre's.
Yeah,
we talked about is knowing how. Well, first of all, learning and knowing and understanding how to use the effects within those apps, right? Where you don't have to spend all these hundreds and thousands of dollars on Pro Tools and Pro Logic and Reason and all this. We're hustlers, right? We're grinders, and what is the what is the best path as far as cost versus return? You know, what is our ROI, our return on investment? And my return on investment is much greater learning how to master these mobile apps rather than monthly dumping money into Pro Tools or all these other brilliant DAWs, the digital recording, softwares. I committed myself to learn how to master that, and I've yet to hear anyone say you didn't record, you recorded in your car, you weren't in a studio. I've yet to hear
that shit hard though. Like to mix in the whip and it come out sounding crisp and clean. Wow, that's hard.
And my girlfriend said she'll like my Chrysler 300. That's my ride and that's my booth. Straight up.
Smooth ass choice for a booth, man. Chrysler 300.
Straight up.
He said I'll pull up on you, spit these bars. I fuck with that.
I'm in the
like the mailman. Rain, sleet, or shine, we gonna spit these rhymes.
Yeah, it's and I explained it to her, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Like trying to record in a, let's say like an open room versus going into a soundproof or sound padded room. Like as a vocalist or a hip hop artist, like you know there's a vast difference between rapping in an open room and hearing yourself in the headphones or whatever, and then doing it in a monitored room. What I mean by monitored is the sound depression. Guess what you get in a car automatically? You get all of that. You get all of that.
All of it.
And you don't have to pay extra for it.
Ooh.
You don't have to pay extra for it. And I literally, other than I think 1 or 2 songs on that entire album, I recorded everything in the car, everything in like sitting in the driver's seat of my car, then uploaded it and mixed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm a car rapper.
What'd you do to balance out like keeping out the outside noise?
EQ.
Well, you know, I don't know nothing about that producer shit. That's why I can't get shit recorded unless I'm with you. I don't know. I just rap. So what'd you do? That's why from my perspective, what'd you do?
I will share that openly with you in case not live, because I don't want to give secrets away.
Oh, okay.
He said the sauce cost, motherfuckers.
Hey, I now we're talking about my casserole.
hey.
But no, I'll gladly share it with you guys, but I won't talk about it live, because I do think I found a little bit of for those that are trying to come up. I think I found a couple tools, and I don't know whom I do or don't want to share that with. So I'll do that privately.
I understand.
But before we go, last thing, and I said I may have one more question, and I do. So
I'm checking for the haters. Excuse me. Hold on.
Casserole is my favorite track. Casserole is my favorite shit. Casserole is the goddamn, like, and my girlfriend Jenna, she heard it, and she loves it. She loves it, and she didn't, and just till recently, she didn't know the story behind it until she was like, that makes it even more badass, right?
Yeah.
But if you haven't heard it, we'll close the stream with that track. But Casserole, Ernie, both you and Kace are on that track. Please tell us the story, because it's amazing.
It's crazy. So the whole "Call It What You Want" album is kind of like a dedication to my daughter. There's my daughter. Side note: she's a CHD patient, congenital heart defects. She's had 3 open heart surgeries. She's a motherfucking princess warrior. She's a champ. And there was a dude named Taylor Parker who was talking his shit. And the song "Rap Picasso," which is the headlining song of like that "Call It What You Want" album, was a diss towards him because he was talking shit. He said he wished my daughter would have died while we were in the hospital while getting her heart surgeries and stuff. But what's crazy about Casserole is after her heart surgeries and everything went well, and Rap Picasso was getting us out there and all that shit, me and Kace was helping me finish up the "Call It What You Want" album, but like there wasn't really like a direction yet. Like it was just like a bunch of random like singles at that moment, right, Kace? Like just a bunch of random singles. But like then he was like, we should like make some more like songs like right here in the moment, like that you feel should fit this shit. And Ezra was there while we were recording. We were literally recording in my living room. Like it wasn't not in the room, not in the back. Like we were in the TV living room. Mike in the middle of the room. Ezra, she was watching Elmo's Big Adventure, something like that while we're recording, and we're just like playing beats.
I love that.
Yeah, and bro, it's crazy. And we were just playing beats and going through stuff, and like we found this beat, it's Casserole. And we're like just kind of like vibing to it. And then my daughter at that time, she was 4 years old. Yeah, she was 4 years old, and she was like, making that casserole, just vibing to the beat, going on her own. And we were just hyping her up. We were like, yeah, making that casserole. And then we were just like, put it here. And she was like, and then she just get right back on beat with us. She was like, making that casserole. And we're like, bruh, this should be the song. So like there in that day, we made that song, and it's hype. It's crazy because like she doesn't know she's inspired so much of my music, and like that song, she doesn't realize she's the ghostwriter of that track.
Hey, she cooked up the casserole, man.
No, when you told me that, because we were we were at the Emerson when I still remember it, because obviously I had no idea, no clue at that point where where that song, the origins or how it came about, and you shared that with me. I was like, as a father myself, I was like, fuck, like that's dope, but that's deep, bro. Like that's deep. That shit's deep. So before I go further with this, I want to ask Ernie, are there any as far as like PayPal, Cash App, anything where whether it's your daughter or those that suffer from the same ailment?
CHD. So I don't have anything specifically to link anybody to, but if you get on to your nearest Facebook or just Google CHD awareness, what's really crazy is see, this is nuts. I spoke of this in one of my most recent interviews about 2 weeks ago. There's not much CHD awareness, to be honest. Like a lot of kids have congenital heart defects, but not a lot of people talk about it, and there's a lot of research that goes into it, but it's not very successful. Like there's not a high success rate, and there's not a lot of funding going into it because it's still a fairly new practice in the medical field. So like most people don't really know how to handle CHD, but like there's a lot more kids are affected by it than are what are talked about. And my daughter just happens to be the miracle story. She went through 3, and she even died one time on my birthday. It was February 11th. On her second heart surgery on my birthday, she flatlined and they had to bring her back, and like that shit was nuts. But she went through after that. It's like she survived. She's like I said, she's a princess warrior, man, and like she just is. CHD is not something that's widely talked about. You're gonna have to Google it. You're gonna have to go to like Google and just type in CHD awareness or go to Facebook because like I don't really know that many tied in groups to it, but there are a couple. But like it's just. I don't have an interpersonal relationship with them. But what my future goal is through this music stuff, I want to set up a CHD foundation. You know, I'm going to do that because there's a lot of kids like my daughter. She's going to need another open heart surgery by the time she's around 12 because she has a mechanical valve in her heart for her mitral valve. But there's no technology right now to get one band and be done. They have to go in there and put a new one in as she gets bigger and her hearts get larger. But they've looked into and they know there's research into stem cells and stuff like that where you can get organic valve that's made that will grow with you, but it's not perfected yet. So she's not eligible for that. So what I want to do is eventually get money and research of that because like people just aren't looking into it, you know?
Yeah, and well, all I'll say is, Ernie, any way we can get behind that, when I say we, Tang Gang, the Atheist Network Group, like we do this kind of shit all the time, where it's when there's a need. That we're humanists. Before anything, we're humanists, and it may be a little, it may be a lot, but how do we step up? How do we help? Even if it's a little bit, even if it's a lot. Right. And how do we step up and help? And as a dad, I dude, mad props, man. Mad props to you because I can only imagine how difficult those times have been. And you keep grinding, man. You keep going and setting the example, and hats off, kudos to you, bro. Like for real.
You've seen me go like post pictures of Ezra, and she's like, you see her, she's live, bro. You wouldn't even know. You couldn't even tell. Most people like they'd be like, what? Like it's like yeah, but like you can scroll, you can see it. She's been through the ringer, man, and like I said, she got some more coming up, but we gonna get through it. Like the way this is going, this career's going, everything's gonna be handled.
Hell yeah, and no, I got you, but Tang Gang. We got you, but any way we can help, let's do that. And again, I'll say one last time before I do our final sign off. Have a motherfucking drink, smoke, edible, whatever the fuck it is that you do, motherfuckers.
Blame it on the blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the
So I just want to say one last time, Ernie Wayne, Kace Cayne, thanks for hanging out with the DJ tonight. Thanks for hanging out with your boy. And, I'm so fucking pumped and excited for what is ahead, what's in store. And before we wrap this up, I want, like, I start with Ernie last time. So, Kace, I'll start with you this time. Anything that you want to shill, throw out there, plug, anything you got coming up that we haven't already talked about, throw that shit out there before we wrap up. The stage is yours, bruh.
Shooting a music video to Hypocrisy. So that will be coming out very, very soon. And there will be a couple more visuals to the album, but I'm not going to speak on that. I'm going to just let you guess. But
you going to leave him in the dark like that? You going to leave him in the dark like that?
In the dark, man. In the dark.
See,
but
he like Batman. He like to operate in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
Batman, rap game Batman. Oh, look, rap game Gordon Ramsay and rap game Batman over there.
You can find justice.
Hey, but then I think about Key and Peele. You can't fuck with the Batmans. You can't fuck with the Batmans. Ernie Wayne, anything other what we've already discussed? Anything you got coming up, man, that people need to know about? You want to shill, throw out there, promote?
So we got the Syzzley tour. Mucha Lucha. There's no name. There's still no title project, but I've gotten more tracks ready and put together for it. There's going to be a project that's coming out that Mucha Lucha is going to be the head single to that's coming out, and then also on top of that, I've been putting together a tour with Lit Frank on TikTok. He's famous on TikTok, millions of followers. Y'all probably heard of him. He did the My Mom jokes where he puts the baby pants on his head and does a little dancey dance. He's that dude. He just dropped Hard Times on all platforms. Go check his shit out. And Hard Times is over 100,000 streams. It's busting. And shout out to Frank because his project just got approved today. Shout out to him because this shit's about to do fucking numbers. That man is killing the fucking game. He's killing the fucking game. Shout out to him. It's nuts, bro. And just he's been here being a real ass dude through all this shit. So me and him are going on tour, and then Kace is gonna be on the tour with us as well. So that means you're gonna be there as well, Ozzy, because we're all gonna be there. But there's no dates yet. We're still working on that with the A&R. We'll figure that out. Honestly, I think tomorrow or the next day. I think probably by Friday. But yeah.
Yeah.
He said I gotta flex on him real quick. Ooh.
Mostly because Jenna loves that. She's laughing. I'm laughing as she's laughing. No, and yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. Jenna hates it when I say that. I'm in there like swimwear. I'm there.
Bring your snorkel.
Bring the snorkel. Bring the snorkel. And I'll just say, for me, I have like eight to 10 tracks. I forget what it was. 8 to 10 tracks. I'm waiting for Kace to drop that are chopped and screwed tracks. So Syzzley.
Gotta get a cover done. We gonna get this mixtape going.
And right now I'm totally gonna be facetious and talk shit because we have to end our stream with humor. That's what we do. I'm gonna talk all the shit. There's like 8 to 10 tracks chopped and screwed by DJ Oz. By DJ Oz. And then Ernie Wayne has a track that's been sent to his email 2 or 3 times. It's called Cadillac. That he will kill. If he actually listens to it. And again, I'm having fun right now. Everybody know I'm having fun. Ernie Wayne will kill.
I'm gonna kill it. I just gotta get this. I just gotta get
Moida.
And listen, we just got this date set together. I just need this man to actually link up with me.
And then Kace said he was gonna do a remix with me on No, like 3 years ago.
That motherfucker so.
And I've yet to hear any return on that. But then we have what I think could be the like Vince McMahon shit that we were talking about earlier. I don't want to give too much away. The Vince McMahon shit that we were talking about earlier. The one what's it titled? Fuck you.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
ADH. That could be for SSE. That could be the WWF, WWE, Vince McMahon track that anytime, whether it's Kace, whether it's Ernie, whether it's Oz, or whomever joins in the future, that is the, just like the NWO had.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Well, thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Other than you tell me I can't dance. Other than you tell me I can't
I'm
dance.
telling you, bro. Just hit a wicked robot, bro. Just what are these numbers?
No, I just jump on and I dance and I'm nude from the waist down. I jump on here and scream, dude. Look. Why? I'm not actually. I have shorts on, but why I said that? Why both Ernie and Kace both went? Oh. Oh, that was awesome. All right, so we'll end the stream with the tipsy / casserole mix, but before we do that, Ernie, Kace, man, I for real, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to rock with y'all and fuck with.
We appreciate you too, bro. Thank you. No, I mean just being up here, to speak, like you know, it's nice to be able to have these conversations for people to see, because like people see us live, but they don't get to see the way we interact with each other and all that stuff. It's nice to be able to do this, and we appreciate you for putting this together, taking the time to set this up. Thank you, bro.
Oh yeah, all day, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to fuck with you guys, rock with you guys, especially live, live. Like this.
Hey,
is
bro,
fun.
It'd be lit.
Yeah, like this is fun. This shit's fun. But if like y'all need to come catch us live. It's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level.
You see it? Your fingers.
You think Kace sounds and looks like a Christian pastor right now? Wait till you see him. Wait till you see him live and in concert talking about keeping it jiggy.
Bruh, I gotta start a collection plate when we at the show. Pass the collection plate. See if motherfuckers get to throwing money in there just because they're drunk. Like,
they probably will.
They probably would. Because they're
like,
drunk.
hell yeah, and they just like throw the money at the end of the set. Like, yeah, make it right with your own money, bitch.
Because they drunk on the juice, just like the Christians, especially here in America. The Christians are drunk on the other juice, the other juice, and we'll save that for later. But no, I do. I appreciate both of you. Like 100.
Likewise,
I hope
man,
you know
we
that.
appreciate you.
I hope you know that. And we're going to play the casserole remix. And y'all stick around backstage if you can, if you got a minute. That way we can chop it up backstage. But everybody's been in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And again, all of the links for Kace Cayne and Ernie Wayne are in the motherfucking description. And if you didn't catch that, Nightbot and Jenna have posted the shit in the live chat all night long. So if you missed it, it's not an us problem. That's a you problem. So before we sign off, Tangan, guess what? It's so Syzzley. We in this bitch.
Are you ready? Your #1 DJ worldwide.
shit, baby. You know, bread, rising up. So you say you get K. Little boys, so you poppin', so you know you get.
Are you ready?
Mix it all together, niggas. What you got is that casserole. That casserole, nigga, I don't know where the fuck we gon' go, but we heading up. Niggas, they watching us, they be hating. The people, they watching us, they debating on who got that juice and that sauce like that casserole. Nigga, anything you want is that casserole. Mixing lean up with that Sprite is that casserole. Mixing weed up with that hash, that's that casserole. Throw that back to my niggas like lateral. Then they come back to a nigga with casserole. Do it all over with ease, we some casseroles. Hold up, I'll give you a clue. We some independent, steady grinding, winning, chasing all the vision. Always beat the mission, never in the mission. Hit them with precision, switching our position, mixing that shit up, that casserole. Put it in the oven, we gon' watch it.